If you're a breastfeeding or pumping mom and you get pregnant, you're probably wondering what you should do. You may be wondering if you could handle growing a baby, feeding a baby, and taking care of yourself all at the same time. Let's explore what to expect if you're expecting and breastfeeding. The first question we need to get out of the way is, can you breastfeed while pregnant? The answer is yes, but depending on your situation. It's generally considered safe if the pregnancy is progressing normally, you have no complications, and you're healthy. If that's the case, then it's you and your baby's decision if you'd like to continue breastfeeding. However, there are some circumstances where it may be advised to wean. If you've had uterine pain or bleeding, pregnancy-related health issues, high-risk pregnancy, a history of preterm birth, if you're carrying twins, triplets, or more, if you notice strong contractions when you breastfeed, if you've been advised to avoid sex while pregnant, and if you have any significant weight loss during pregnancy. Before you make the decision, definitely get the okay from your healthcare provider. It's a good idea to keep an open dialogue with them to make sure all three involved, you, your child, and your baby in your belly, are staying healthy. And if you're uncomfortable with any recommendation, get a second opinion from a breastfeeding-friendly healthcare provider. What to expect? Expect a reaction from your loved ones. You may feel pressure to wean from friends and family, and so it's important to separate how you feel and what you'd like to do from what others think, feel, and believe. Expect some bodily changes. The changes that happen in your body during pregnancy can affect breastfeeding in a few ways. You may feel some increased breast tenderness or nipple soreness, which may make breastfeeding feel different. Also, your milk may start to change by mid-pregnancy, usually by about the 4th or 5th month. It could change to a lower volume, different tasting type of milk with colostrum in it, so you may experience a dip in your milk supply. If baby is under a year, because milk needs to make up a majority of their nutrition, you'll need to keep track of baby's weight gain and monitor their intake closely, just in case a lower milk supply becomes an issue. Your toddler could have more foods and drinks added to their diet to compensate. Some children self-wean in response to the changes in milk, while others don't seem to care or nurse more often. Expect to take good care of yourself. You're growing a baby and feeding a baby, so you should be taking good care of yourself too. The best way to ensure that you stay healthy is to get rest, stay hydrated, and eat nutrient-dense food each day. Your body will know what it needs, and since you're pregnant and breastfeeding, your body will alert you that you'll need to eat and drink a little bit more. All that's needed is to listen to your body and eat when you're hungry and drink when you're thirsty, and don't deprive yourself. If you're given the okay to continue breastfeeding and you decide to do so, know that there are lots of benefits still. The breast milk provides important nutritional and immunity boosts for your child as long as they breastfeed. Also, sitting or lying down to breastfeed throughout the day can help you get some extra rest that you crave during pregnancy. It could also be helpful to your child's adjustment to the new baby when they arrive. If you decide to wean, it's generally best to proceed gradually. The method of don't offer, don't refuse works for a lot of mothers. And when they want to breastfeed, you could distract them or offer a snack instead. Also, you could avoid sitting in a spot where you normally breastfeed and make sure you give extra attention and hugs along the way. And it may not be your decision after all. Many children end up weaning themselves during pregnancy due to the changes in milk. And some wean and then even resume breastfeeding after the baby is born. If you're at all unsure what to do, here's my take. My suggestion would be to take it one day at a time. It's impossible to say how you'll feel a week from now or a month from now. It's important to keep an open mind, stay flexible, and don't have any assumptions about how it'll all go. I guess this could all be summed up with Milkology's motto, which is go with the flow. The freebie for this episode is the pre-baby breastfeeding checklist. It's a checklist of everything that you can do to get ready before your baby arrives so that you get breastfeeding off to a great start. Click below to get your checklist. And always remember, go with the flow.